Dashboards are powerful tools for visualizing data and gaining insights into various aspects of business performance. They provide interactive and intuitive interfaces for users to explore and analyze data. Here are the key components and features of SAC dashboards: interactive charts and graphs, smart insights, storytelling, predictive analysis, financial performance management, human resources analysis, sales and marketing analysis. Welcome to a smarter way to manage your organization's treasury. In today's complex financial world, liquidity and risk management aren't just back-office tasks. They're strategic imperatives. This dashboard doesn't just show you numbers. It empowers you to act with confidence. Right at the top, we see the heartbeat of your treasury. Total liquidity stands at $2.48 billion. That's your liquid strength across every company, region, and currency. But it's not just what you have today, it's what you expect tomorrow. Forecasted liquidity at $2.46 billion helps you anticipate cash needs and opportunities, so you're never caught off guard. Then there's your liquidity utilization percentage, which tells you how effectively you're deploying that liquidity. And critically, your debt-to-liquidity ratio at 2.14 gives you a quick health check, how leveraged you are relative to your cash reserves. Now let's break it down. The liquidity by company code chart reveals where your cash is concentrated. Are some entities holding too much or too little? This granular insight helps treasury managers optimize cash flows internally. The liquidity by currency section highlights your exposure to major currencies: USD, Euro, INR, JPY, crucial for managing foreign exchange risks and seizing hedging opportunities. Geography matters too. The liquidity by region bar chart shows where your liquidity lives across Europe, North America, the Middle East, and South America, helping you identify strongholds and liquidity gaps. Looking forward, the forecasted liquidity per item breaks down expected cash sources: cash, credit lines, loans, and short-term investments, so you can prioritize which buckets to tap or top up. Sure, here's a simple, similar style version for the forecasted liquidity per region chart. Looking forward, the forecasted liquidity per region highlights where cash is expected to be strongest, showing Europe, North America, and South America as top performers. Regions like APAC and the Middle East may need closer attention to ensure liquidity stays healthy. This view helps prioritize which regions can self-sustain and which may need financial support. Use this to guide regional funding or investment strategies. Finally, the liquidity trend over timeline chart tracks your liquidity's rhythm: seasonal peaks, troughs, or emerging risks, allowing you to act before issues become urgent. This dashboard is not just data, it's your Treasury Command Center. Use filters to zoom in by region or company code and tailor insights for exactly what you need. Welcome to the pulse of your organization's cash flow and bank account activity. This cash management page provides a granular, real-time view designed to optimize your cash resources and sharpen forecasting precision. Right up front, we see the critical cash metrics. Total cash balance stands strong at $1.02 billion, the aggregate cash across all your bank accounts and liquidity categories. Forecasted cash flow at $255 million reflects your anticipated cash inflows and outflows, enabling you to plan confidently for the short term. Then the cash flow deviation percentage tracks how much actual cash flow differs from expected values, a key indicator to spot unpredictable cash patterns and improve planning accuracy. And the cash flow volatility percentage gauges the stability of your cash flows, a vital measure for risk-aware cash management. Now, let's explore the detailed breakdowns. The cash position by bank account chart reveals where your cash sits, helping optimize bank relationships and manage liquidity with precision. Next, the cash flow distribution by liquidity item shows how your cash flows spread across categories such as credit lines, loans, and short-term investments, supporting smarter allocation decisions. Then the cash position by company code lets you see cash distribution across your legal entities, a crucial insight for managing internal liquidity. The actual versus forecasted cash flow over time line chart tracks performance against your forecasts, spotlighting deviations early so you can adjust plans proactively. Powerful filters like liquidity item and account type let you tailor your view to the specific cash components that matter most. This page arms Treasury teams with the insight needed to maintain optimal cash balances, improve forecast accuracy, and manage bank accounts efficiently, turning complex cash data into actionable intelligence. This indebtedness and counterparty risk page offers a comprehensive look at your debt exposure, credit line usage, and counterparty risk, all essential for managing borrowing costs and credit risk effectively. Leading the page are key metrics. Debt outstanding totals $5.31 billion. The full scope of your borrowings across all products and counterparties. Free limit available for utilization at $799 million. Highlights your unused credit capacity ready to be deployed as needed. And the debt-to-liquidity ratio of 2.14 provides a vital snapshot of your indebtedness relative to liquid assets. Delving into the charts, the total credit line by company code gives entity-level credit limits, supporting focused credit management. The utilization overview by counterparty reveals how much credit each vendor, financial institution, or corporate counterparty is currently using, critical for granular risk assessment. The total debt by product type breaks down exposure by loans, revolving credit, overdrafts, and other financial products, enabling product-level risk management. The free limit utilization by counterparty chart highlights where credit lines are actively deployed, guiding targeted risk mitigation efforts. And the debt outstanding over time line chart tracks debt maturity profiles and trends, aiding strategic refinancing and repayment planning. Filters for counterparty and product type help you zero in on risk or opportunity areas. This page equips Treasury and risk managers to monitor, control, and optimize debt exposure and credit risk, providing clear, actionable insights to protect your organization's financial health. Welcome to the hub for managing your market risk exposure and banking relationships. This page offers an in-depth look into credit utilization, service charges, and banking performance across your bank groups and individual banks. Here are the key metrics at a glance. Limit utilization percentage stands at 85%, showing how much of your available credit lines are currently in use, critical for managing liquidity and borrowing capacity. Unutilized credit line highlights your remaining and used borrowing power, indicating available financial flexibility. And service charges reveal the fees you incur, enabling cost control and optimization efforts. Let's explore the visual analytics. The service charges per bank group visualization identifies where your banking costs concentrate, helping to pinpoint cost-saving opportunities. The forecasted cash flow per bank group chart provides a predictive view of cash inflows and outflows linked to your banks, enhancing liquidity planning. The credit line utilized ranking, top 5 highlights your most active banking partners, enabling prioritized relationship management and negotiation strategies. Finally, detailed views on bank fees, service charges, and interest rates bring transparency to your banking costs and debt pricing. A filter by bank lets you drill down into specific institutions, tailoring your analysis to your precise needs. This page empowers Treasury teams and financial decision-makers with transparency and control over market risks and banking costs, enabling strategic, data-driven management of your banking relationships. It's not over yet. SAC also allows the export of data from individual charts or entire dashboards from SAP Analytics Cloud, ensuring that your data insights are easily shareable and accessible to your intended audience. It is a useful feature for sharing insights and reports with stakeholders who may not have direct access to SAC. We can export into Excel, then show and extract table data into Excel, and finally, export the dashboard as a PDF. Models in SAC define how data is organized, stored, and processed, enabling users to build accurate and insightful reports and dashboards. They support a wide range of features, from data integration and preparation to advanced analytics and collaboration, enabling users to create comprehensive and insightful analytic solutions. They are flexible as we can add additional fields as per the customer's requirement. For information on these dashboards, KPIs, or required features, please contact VAST Technologies.